Same thing as
I believe we are live.
Oh, good.
Perfect.
I hope that's how it started.
What's going on, guys? Welcome to Facebook Live, all our viewers. Welcome to Big Beer Friday number 23. We are here being graciously hosted by the fellows and ladies from Tuckahoe Brewing. Also this evening we're going to be at the AC Beer Music Festival. If you're there, come by and say hello to us. Say hello to the guys from Tuckahoe. They're going to be there as well. So yeah. Let's get started. Thank you very much.
Let's all introduce ourselves and what you guys' role is here at the brewery.
Sure. My name's Tim, one of the brewers here at Tuckahoe.
Sean, also one of the brewers here at Tuckahoe. I'm not here full time though. These two do most of the work.
Sean's a lightweight.
It's our milk stout.
And you want to tell us a little about it, or
Start getting the drinks flowing.
you?
I need a beer first.
So one of our flagships for a long time has been our new Brighton Coffee Stout, and people have always loved that. So what we wanted to do was build a milk stout that had that similar kind of just big, bold character. Obviously not the high alcohol, the coffee or anything like that, but a rich roast. To that creamy, full mouthfeel.
And what's the deal with the name?
I like the name.
Yeah, I love the name.
You
It's
sit in the
super
kids'
cool.
table. What do you want? You want a box of chocolate milk, right? So
It's like a yoo-hoo.
yeah,
That's awesome.
exactly.
Yeah,
It is adult yoo-hoo.
adult yoo-hoo. That's a good way to describe a good milk stout.
We're actually super worried that Kids Table was going to have some issues with getting approved for the name.
TTV. Yeah.
It did not.
All right.
You'd want to start off with our tasting beer.
Right,
We got about
exactly.
5 beers we're going to try here.
And we're going to be up very late tonight, I feel like. So
Yeah.
And this head looks great. It looks like it's going to be an awesome beer to put through the fizz machine.
Well, you
Cheers,
did it.
everybody.
Cheers, guys.
Thanks for
Cheers,
having us.
guys.
Appreciate
Thanks
it.
for coming.
Oh, I didn't give you one?
Here's
Now
one.
you get the next
Oh,
beer.
the glass is hiding. Here, go ahead.
I'm going to
Nice.
pour it like
Sorry,
this.
making you work
I
for
don't
it.
mean to block the entire
you're good.
camera.
Nice.
So do you guys notice a difference through the physics?
Yeah, of course.
Ooh, that lactose really gives it a nice
That's
body.
so creamy.
Yeah. The
This
Really,
smells
really beige,
good.
really creamy.
Old Greg. Nice
Old Greg.
reference there. Yeah.
It tastes like Bailey.
Sight to behold.
This is really good, yeah. Nice and creamy. You get a good chocolate flavor from it.
Now, is the chocolate, is that anything added in the process, or all from the specialty malts?
it's all specialty malt. There's no adjunct in this beer at all.
That's, I really
Comes
like
through
that.
well.
Like, you don't add chocolate, but it's still.
Chocolate milk stout with chocolate.
Right.
You know?
Not roped into using chocolate every time, but you can do a special
Yeah.
one-off cask thing for a can, whatever.
Yep.
So you guys talked about staying up late. This beer, especially carbonated like this, cries for coffee.
Okay, yeah, well, there
Like
you
a
go.
coffee
Instead of
kids
drinking
table.
coffee, we can just drink coffee at 3 in the
cafe
morning
coffee.
while we're at a
Yeah.
casino losing
Yeah.
all our money.
Mhm.
Yeah.
It's like those signs in coffee shops. Kids will be given a shot of espresso and a puppy.
Right.
So,
Yeah, so the cool thing about Fizzics, as you can see here, is there's no CO2 to replace, no cartridges to go through. Makes it really portable, so if you wanted to go out on your back deck, you from cans, bottles, growlers with this unit, with the smaller ones on the edge there. We'll try the last beer.
Yeah, we got some
through the
bottles
weight
up here
taps.
for those.
Yeah.
Great for 12-ounce bottles and up to a 25-ounce can. But yeah, this is tasting delicious.
can I ask you a question about the physics itself? I noticed when you poured it, you poured most.
No, it's fine. No, it's good.
we're
No
live.
questions.
It's
yeah.
filming whether you
Yeah,
like it
it's,
or not.
we're live.
So when you push forward, it dispenses the beer at a controlled flow rate under pressure, so as not to agitate too much CO2 out of solution.
Okay.
And then you push
This is
back.
his first time giving this pitch, if you
Yeah.
can tell.
He's new.
So when you push backwards, it engages a sonic wave oscillator. So
Okay.
it creates a sound wave frequency that when the beer passes through, it controls the foam formation to ensure the bubbles are of a uniform size. breaking down and making the head dissipate quickly. It's got a lot of advantages for the visuals, the aroma,
Would you like to
the
give it a
flavor,
try? Because I
and
need
the
some more head
mouthfeel.
on my beer.
Oh, I can try.
Yeah,
I
go
can
ahead.
do it myself. So
Just go ahead
forward
and-
first,
no,
and
just
then
go
back.
to push backwards because all I need is head. Well, yeah. And there you go.
It's early,
That's
in
it?
the-
That's
it's
all?
early in the
That's
night,
it.
man.
Yeah,
You got
no,
a shot.
Do you have
You know.
the best head ever?
So,
We do it.
can I
Yeah,
ask,
what do you
what
think I was
kind of
talking
sonic
about?
waves are you putting through there? Like Lord or Justin Bieber or what?
Justin Bieber, definitely. Little New Kids on the Block.
I like
Yeah.
Justin Bieber.
Yeah.
I'm
We
not,
listened to
not
Justin
afraid
Bieber
to meet him.
for
Can't be a
at
hater.
least 1 hour yesterday.
Yeah.
It was nice.
So yeah,
Sorry, not sorry.
I know.
What size system you guys are using here?
How long you been
the
open?
barrelage, how many fermenters, break tanks?
Yeah, do you want us to talk about kind of the start of the company?
Yeah, do you know, I'm just trying to think. What year did they start?
2011.
11,
Yeah.
right?
Okay, yeah, wow, you guys been open
Yeah,
6 years then?
It was,
Yeah, we're
Doing
that.
the damn thing.
well,
that
it was
5-year
5
class.
years
Right,
ago
yeah.
in December
Yeah.
for us. Yeah, we started, this is actually our second location. We originally opened in Ocean View in a small, less than 3,000 square foot building.
Yeah.
We moved here, when was that, last year?
We opened December 2015.
Oh, okay.
Math adds up.
Yeah, math, yeah.
That's a big thing.
And it looks like you guys do like a lot more canning, bottling than
No canning.
No
We
cans,
just
but
bought-
bottles.
Yeah,
Yeah,
but
okay.
a
Yeah.
ton more since we've moved here.
Yeah.
I mean, we
Yeah.
were on a
More
3.5
space.
barrel system.
Okay.
We had 2 8s and 2 3.5 barrel fermenters.
And now what are you at here?
And now we're on a 15. We have
It's a nice size.
230s
2
and 4
30s,
15s.
4 15s, and a 30 barrel bright. And
Yeah.
then 2 15 barrel brights.
We brought all this stuff from our old spot with us, so we still have the 2 8s and the 2 3.5s. We
And
use the
cycle
8.
brew.
Around
Yeah.
and tap room
Yeah.
beers, stuff
Yeah.
like that.
All right.
You can't see from the shot here, but there's also some barrels over there aging with some fun projects, and we did get to taste a little bit of some.
Yeah, now
some
the
of
sours.
Some of the more funky beers.
You guys, I didn't realize you guys are kind of known
Is
for
it,
the sours. And
yeah,
they
in
are
our old-
Foster the
really,
funk.
really
Yeah.
good.
Yeah. In
I
our old
love-
spot, we had a very extensive barrel program of three oak barrels.
Okay.
That's what we had room for.
All right.
So actually, our first ever bottle release was Marigold, and it was an apricot golden sour. We packaged that, sold that out of the old brewery. Then we were ready to move, and the other 2 barrels were still full.
Nice.
So yeah, no, actually we packaged them there because we knew that they were going to take a while.
It up and put it over your shoulder.
Yeah,
I mean, come
yeah, I
on.
tried. Didn't work. So Cillians, our Burgundy Wild Ale, and Saison de Villassier, Wisteria Blossom Brett Saison were both packaged in the old spot and moved here. We got a little more room now,
Yeah.
obviously. 10,000 square foot warehouse. Is a little
We drove
bigger.
up and I was expecting like a tiny little. This is huge. This
Yeah,
place.
we got some room finally.
Yeah.
So we still don't have a ton of barrels, but we have about 15 to 20 mixed ferment barrels full. Sour barrels.
Yeah.
Of the Burgundy Wild, any chance there's any of those left in bottles somewhere? You've got a cellar?
Yeah, we might be able
We'll
to
talk
find.
after the
We
show.
might be able to find a couple.
That's for after the show, dude. Come on.
So what's next? We
There's
all
always a
have
couple
to-
extra bottles
Yeah.
stuck around somewhere.
Well, maybe we'll keep that in the
I'm the official beer getter, so what would you like me to get
what
you?
did
do
you
the
say next?
Gosa, the IPA.
Yeah, I would suggest we do the Goza next.
Which one is that? The
The one with the D on
D.
it.
The
D.
D. D for Goza.
The big
so
D.
yeah, D for
Get
Goza.
that big D.
Yeah, I'll put it through this one, dude.
Okay, yeah.
And we were getting head before, now we're getting the D.
Yep.
So
This family show's
Yeah.
going downhill quick.
Can you have a family show about beer?
yeah,
Just
comes with the territory.
implies, right, that it's
We
adult
get a lot of
content.
requests for like donations to schools and
So do we. It's very
yeah,
odd.
and you're like we're gonna
The
push
bosses will see
forward,
this on Facebook in 3 days and I won't work there anymore.
and then back
Don't
to
say
the
that.
phone. There we go.
Ladies first.
That's fun. Can I try it again?
Yeah, you want to do it?
Yeah.
So you're gonna push forward for the beer.
Do you want to try it?
No, I actually wanted to turn this and look at the front, but I don't know if you
Yeah,
guys
yeah,
set up.
there you go.
No, we can
That's
move
a
that
lot.
away.
That was a lot.
That's
that was
a
too
lot.
much.
Yeah, that's
It's
all
a
right,
nice
dude.
little
I'm
drip
still
mat.
learning.
No, it's a learning
I'll keep
curve,
that one for
right.
myself.
Finish, you just rinse with water.
So
you
it's
just a
water
quick
and then
shot?
tap it through.
Yeah, so what you want to
if
do
you
is you
want,
can
you can
dispense
actually
as
take out
much
the
as you want.
So
Now,
stop it.
just go ahead
Like
for a
food
second or
grade silicone
two.
tubing.
Yeah, this one's actually stainless steel.
There
so
you go.
So like
keep
by
it
the
in
time
there,
I
and
see
then
it,
just
wanna
Yeah,
turn
you
it
want
on.
to turn it on.
Okay.
And then you get a
Oh,
nice,
okay.
you know,
Guide
creamy
it
head
in the
there.
opening.
Nice.
Like a sour beer
All right, so
through a system like this where it's going to have a different.
not to bring up another brewery, but we were at, or I was at, Greg was on vacation.
But you're going to.
I'm going to, yeah. Dark City had a Goza, and we put it through it, and I had drank their Goza a lot. And I through the physics.
Really?
Yeah.
Because I would imagine we get a little creamier. A little,
It does
lose
get
a little bit of
creamier.
that.
No, it doesn't take the bite off.
Okay.
And those lower pH beers tend to not be able to have the foam stability of some of the other.
Cheers, guys.
Yeah,
Cheers.
And you poured all of them, so congratulations on
Cheers.
your
I'm trying to
Yeah,
use
nice
the
pour,
fancy
man.
technology that we have in the
Can I
building.
science you real quick?
Science it
Go
up.
ahead.
That's not exactly the case. Lower pH beers can certainly still have protein stability and foam stability. It just depends on the process of how you get to that low pH. Most beers that are soured with lactobacillus, lacto has an enzyme protease that breaks down proteins.
It's good for the foam.
Within a certain pH window, and that pH window is about 4.5 to 5.1.
pH or
pH.
Okay.
Yeah. So all of our
Wort
still
pH.
right. That's still
Yes.
pretty acidic though.
Okay. Even dirtier.
not. I mean, it's acidic compared
Right.
to tap water.
Okay.
But like a clean beer, an IPA, something like that, will finish in the low 4s from a pH
Oh,
standpoint.
okay. I thought it was higher than I thought it was like
No.
86s.
Hovers around like 4.2.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
For finished beer.
Yeah.
For example,
so,
a kettle full on something like our IPA Quattro that we're going to drink. Big difference.
Right.
pH, like Sean, not to get nerdy like Sean is, but pH is also a logarithmic scale.
Right.
So when you talk about going down from 4.8 to 4.7 in pH, you're not talking about a factor of a tenth. You're talking about a factor of 10 times.
Right.
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 So
yeah. So everything we do from a kettle sour standpoint, we pre-acidify our it to 4.5 for two reasons. One is that enteric bacteria will grow at 4.5 or higher, so you'll get all those beautiful butyric isovaleric acid
Yeah.
flavors like Parmesan
Baby vomit,
cheese and
yeah.
baby vomit.
Well,
But the
yeah,
other
for off-flavor
thing,
training.
the other thing is that, and I misspoke before because I was mixing up my numbers. 4.1 to 4.5 is the lactose enzyme that breaks down
Okay.
proteins.
Okay.
So if we pre-acidified but it very quickly gets from 4.5 to 4.1, and you're able to retain a lot of those full long-chain proteins.
Okay.
So
So making sure that your pH range in certain parts of the process can actually give you better head retention.
yes.
And
so,
I don't know if you use wheat in this one, but wheat is also good.
Yeah.
Some like almost green pepper earthiness in the aroma.
Yeah, it's
in a good way.
it's a very traditional take on it goes. So it's coriander and
Yeah.
sea salt. Coriander has a lot of bright floral and peppery notes. It's pretty clean, pretty simple. We don't do
Yeah.
anything stupidly outside of the box for this. This is our
Yeah,
take.
this is
This our
just
take
yeah,
on
it
a
tastes
Goza.
just like a salty sour.
Yeah, not too salty, not
Right,
too
not
sour,
too sour.
not too
It's
much
just
coriander.
very drinkable.
You
Right.
surf, bro?
Yeah.
Nice.
I'm gonna teach you this summer.
You can do that little hang 10 thing again.
Oh yeah.
No, that's
Yeah,
not
no,
one, dude. It's
thumb,
this
man.
one.
this one.
We're getting it.
Yeah, we
What are you
both
gonna
live
do?
in Asbury Park, so
Okay.
we're right by the beach, and we'll go surfing all summer.
Sick waves up there?
No,
No.
no.
I don't think there are sick waves down here.
Yeah, no.
Like one more point about this beer. There's salt in it. We've said salty a couple times. It's not salty. Like if
Yeah.
you're
not,
thinking like
yeah.
if you're thinking like opening a bag of like Lay's potato chips and chomping down, like this is not the beer for you. It's got a little
balanced with the
like
sweetness
a like
and
a
the
just enough kind of that brininess
Yeah.
that like makes you salivate and want another sip more
Right.
than anything. It's not a salt bomb. It's not
You
like
ask somebody else.
we don't worry.
Oh, really?
No.
No. All
It'd
right.
be kind of cool though.
Dude, yeah, you
It'd be
kind of got me
interesting.
excited. I wanted to try
Doing
some of
those,
that.
martini beer cocktails.
Tastes like the salt of your enemy's tears. Really.
Just lick it right off their face.
You know exactly what that tastes like.
Yeah, I like this. Yeah, this is good.
Yeah, Tim makes a really good point, though. I mean, salt is a staple of the style,
Yeah.
but it's like he said, it's
It
more
shouldn't be
on the back.
overwhelming.
It's something that makes you want to go for another sip. It's
Right.
not that you're like, oh, nice. They added a lot of salt to this
Yeah.
beer.
It's like we took 10 pounds of salt.
This was Himalayan pink salt, right?
Oh,
Yeah.
really?
Yep.
This
Yeah.
batch
Go right for
was.
the good
Yeah,
I
which
hear
is
that's good for your health too.
see
I don't
that?
know, like if you breathe it in and
Yeah,
you're good to
if
go.
you don't get
Just
enough in your
huff it.
diet,
Right.
Snort it,
something like
lime.
that.
just put it in a paper bag.
Right,
and
just
shake
shove it up
up.
and
Strikeouts.
or you can drink this delicious beer and
Yeah.
get the same health
Right.
benefits.
Right.
Yeah.
That's not an official term that these
Yeah,
guys are using.
that's like one of those.
Huffing? No, I think that is.
What do you want to try now?
Here we
That's
go.
a really good beer
Happy
name, by the way.
bitterness.
Salty, sour, delicious.
Yeah,
I think we should do
putting our
Quatrain next.
Tuckahoe foot down.
All right, well then you have to credit me for that.
Obviously.
please.
Yeah, there's a neat little story.
Throw it out there.
The boring story that
Everybody wants
isn't
to know.
is somewhat related is that our old location. The name actually is an old Lenape term for this fungus that would grow.
See
It's
the
like a
connection?
mushroom. It's not that gross.
I see the connection.
Yeah. So I mean,
Yeah, that's
You guys
cool.
are doing some funky sour experimentation here, and not just, I mean, yeast is in every beer, so
Yeah.
that's a fun guy. Cool.
Making myself go is with beer. So I don't do many things without drinking.
oh, tea,
yeah.
tea, tea for
We got the
Quatrain.
T for Quattro that begins with a Q.
Here, let's put that in the ghost on it.
Okay,
And we'll go back with the barley wine in the other one.
I'll go grab.
Mixed culture barrels in our Foster the Funk program, which is awesome. Do you guys want to talk a little bit about one of the beers that we have in the tank? Now, in the tanks right now, we have one. But particularly with beer, when you look at that, the missing pieces. We got the hops from next door. We got the malt from upstate. But we don't have the yeast here. We have to order something from our supplier, and we're very fortunate to have a program.
You should say your background.
Yeah, like,
Yeah.
So we have right now. Stuff come into Tuckahoe, but then if you're here in 2 or 3 weeks, we're gonna have, it's gonna be called Rabbit Hole, going down the rabbit hole, local ingredients.
I feel like we're gonna need to take a ride down here in 2 weeks.
Yeah,
And-
yeah. So it's all our friends at Rabbit Hill Malt Company.
Okay.
They're New Jersey grown. Fops.
Is that a
We
new
didn't use
word
fops
for
in this
hops?
batch.
No fops.
That's on the.
Well, I'm very
it's on the
disappointed
docket,
there's
though.
no fops in
I
this
am
beer.
fopping on this right now. But it's all New Jersey hops in there, and then, like I said, all New Jersey yeast too. So
That's awesome.
It's a
That's
super
really
super
cool.
cool project and that's. Restaurant and have one experience with it, it's going to be great. If you come into the tasting room, you can have
Totally
a whole
different.
nother
Yeah.
experience with it because we have a whole nother layer here where we can play with stuff and we don't have to worry as much about the profit margin. We don't have to worry.
Everybody in the internet.
And everybody on Facebook, if you pour it in the tasting room, your margins are going to be okay.
Right.
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 So having a tasting room lets us do projects
Yeah,
like that
just
where
mess
we
around,
say,
yeah.
you know, an 8-barrel batch will wind up with, 35 kegs of it.
Sounds really good. I want to
Sure.
try it. So what are we gonna drink now? This is the
Quatrain.
Quadrant, one of our IPAs.
All right. You want pork?
No, I'm good.
Okay.
It was a lot of
I
work.
saw some
I'm gonna pour
I'm just
Cascades,
kidding.
You want to pour one?
Centennial, and Chinook. Were those the hops in that one, or was I looking at something else?
That was
We're
that's,
certainly looking at
that's
some. Oh,
The
right.
IPA.
You want to pour?
It would have been cooler if I did that one and the IPA came out. But
Maggots. Oh, I can smell that from here.
yeah. So this one is Warrior, just for bittering, and then all of your flavors. So some of those new ones with some of that fruity or tropical note, and then just a
Classic
little bit,
mustache
just a
Columbus.
little bit of one of those classic American to bring that piney.
The foamier the better.
Yeah.
Savor that aroma there. It's delicious.
That, what's on top of that beer now, should hang out there for a long time.
Yeah.
And should really lace the glass nicely, especially on a serving system like this one that you guys brought.
I'm sure this is a pretty popular beer right now with the whole any IPA craze. It's got a nice
It
feel
gives
and
the
gives it a little
mouthfeel,
bit of
right?
Yeah.
haze in
Yeah,
a good way.
we try pretty hard to not categorize our IPAs as
Right.
New England IPAs.
Why put it in a
there's
box?
there's quite a push right now to
Right.
make a beer hazy and not worry about flavor or aroma.
Hashtag
so,
hazy juice bomb.
Right, exactly.
Yeah.
So we like to build our beers towards an sensory experience.
This-
Obviously, look is part of that, but more so flavor
Yeah.
and
I
aroma.
mean, the smell,
I like
yeah,
to throw
the
oats in
aroma
everything
is
personally,
unbelievable.
but a lot of late hopping it smells and tastes like. You get a lot
Yeah.
of the hop flavor.
Yeah.
A lot of dry hopping.
A
It
lot of
sounds
late,
like you don't enjoy doing late hops.
I love it.
it's
It's
great.
just a lot.
Yeah, no, this
It's great
is
until you
delicious.
It's
lose
great
a large
for
percentage
quality.
of that.
Right.
Bad when we crunch
Loss
the
in
numbers and
bottom
say,
line, but
yeah, we brewed that 30-barrel batch.
Brew IPA. It was like, so many hops. It's really expensive. So he's like, I'll pay for having it. So he's like, all right. So it's $50 for your hops. $50 just for hops? Yeah, it's expensive. These are
It's up there.
expensive beers to brew.
They are.
Now imagine instead of buying 1 ounce
Right,
packages,
you're
you're
doing
buying 11
10
pounds
pounds, right,
packages.
right.
Right.
when there's a big thing with
Heading towards way bigger than the contract market right now.
You know,
It's
if
too
you
hard
buy-
to keep up, even for the suppliers.
Really good.
you probably make me so many different beer styles and don't want to commit to like a brand where you're making.
It's partly the fact that we're north of 5,000 licensed breweries in the country right
Right,
now. So
5,300 the last I saw,
Yeah.
so it's growing.
And what's it
extremely
in
fast.
Jersey like?
but all those breweries use hops.
Yeah. Do they?
A lot.
Ah.
The newer, smaller ones use a lot more too, so it's
I thought they were using poison ivy. Poison sumac, I'm sorry. This is really good. Really, like, a lot of fruit coming through.
We like, what was the descriptor that we were like? This was orange Skittles.
Orange Skittles.
Yeah, I was going to say, like,
Oh,
fruity
yeah.
pebbles on
Yeah.
this.
Yeah.
Like, this is
I really
really
do.
good.
Easy.
As
Right.
direct the
A little
descriptor, as
oily.
detailed
Yeah.
as a
Beer
descriptor
with
as we
a
can for our
big
tasting room
aromatic
menu.
A lot
And
of
then you
dry
would not
hop in
believe
it.
how many
Right.
people the
Pebbles,
honeydew.
also Fruit Loops.
Just time and
Fruit
time
Loops,
again.
yeah,
occasionally
Tricks.
Tricks.
Oh, wow, I get that.
Depending on how much
Tricks are
palates
for
you
kids,
in
Sarah.
there. Tricks are for kids, beers for adults, and
Yeah.
it's delicious.
Or,
Yeah.
you know,
Eldorado are so
someone,
Any questions on that?
yeah, so Mike
What's up, Mike?
Marciano said
Oh, it's
that
Mike.
Tim guy looks
Mike works for
slightly
us.
overdressed. Oh, there we go.
I think he's talking about me.
So
So
we got some jokers.
Mike- talking about Tim.
Mike's our cellarman.
Okay.
Mike advised me not to wear the.
We were thinking of serving
Not-
beers
you have a top
tonight.
hat,
And,
just not a
so
tie.
disappointed.
Yeah, I have a top hat and tails, but I just don't fuck
We're
with
gonna do the
ties.
Dumb and Dumber orange and
yeah, we were gonna do the Dumb and Dumber orange tuxedo
But you
for
didn't.
tonight.
The
We
baby
didn't
blue.
because
Ooh, you should have
Yeah.
missed opportunity.
Yeah.
Hashtag missed opportunity.
hashtag. So you guys on the social media?
We're on
We're
Twitter,
all
we're
over
on social
Instagram.
media.
Okay,
Yeah.
cool.
At Mike
It's a
M.
call-in show, you didn't know?
Who
That would
actually
be funny, though.
give out the number? I don't care.
I don't know.
Hold
Something,
that.
something brew. Right?
That's your chance.
Call in, ask a lot of
Also,
questions.
might not 100% be our phone number.
I know.
If you get New Jersey welding supply,
It's not yours.
That's not us.
hang up. For the business.
Or some nitrous oxide. I hear that's fun.
So why don't you tell us about some upcoming projects here? What do you have coming on in the next few months that may be exciting for people to come visit and check out in the tasting room?
Well, Tim talked before about Rabbit Hole.
I don't live in New Jersey, by the way.
Where you
We're
live?
just
Pennsylvania.
You want
That is
that?
Oh.
We do have.
When you say it that way.
We have a lot more mature barrels that are. We just blended, my guide and I, for our bottle release last week.
That was delicious. I had some before we
good.
went
Glad
on.
you
It was
enjoyed. Thank
Big
you.
thumbs up.
really,
from both
really
of us.
good.
So we don't typically. Not bottle conditioning that beer. This was a beer that had all the right pieces, that it worked for this, and we were really excited to share it with people when they came down for the bottle release. I don't envision that being a regular occurrence, but we do have a ton of mature barrels that are ready to be packaged soon.
Cool.
Some of those will be more quick turnaround. A lot of our mixed culture stuff spends upwards of
Right.
6-8 months in the bottle. We've been working with 2 of the local distilleries. We've sent beer to Little Water, new guys over in Atlantic City that are doing some cool stuff, and Cooper
Like-
River
Down in Camden.
down in Camden that
Okay.
are doing some awesome
What are
things.
they doing, like whiskeys?
They're
or-
doing whiskeys, rum. I
Okay.
mean, they're doing a slew of things.
Cooper River's
They're all
released
really fun.
2 different
2
whiskeys.
of our and
You
done
should
some
try that, yeah.
some single run whiskeys with that.
Ooh,
So
we
it's a
might have
cool.
bottle here.
We do.
I'm just saying.
It's a cool little.
There's
partnership
no
because-
hard alcohol in the brewery that is a federal
it's-
Yeah, well,
tax
maybe
code
not
my
violation.
house.
Yeah,
It's on
no,
my
we'll
house.
talk about this after,
It's in my
the
personal property
Facebook
off
hangs
the
up.
premises. Yeah.
We've been doing some cool projects with them where we'll send them stuff to distill. They'll distill. They'll send us the
Give you your
barrel.
barrel back.
Yeah,
Wow.
so we have
Circle of
a
life.
few of Little Waters barrels. We have a few of Cooper Rivers barrels filled with some of our stuff here.
So this it's a barrel that aged beer that then aged a spirit.
It took your
No.
work and
Yeah.
distilled it,
And
and
they
then
took our
they
beer.
aged the
Our beer, yeah.
the finished beer.
Finished beer.
So they took
Wow,
the spirit
that's
out.
Bless
gonna
you.
be cool.
Yeah, that's gonna be awesome. That's
That's
Yeah,
gonna be
so
a great
very,
story
very
on the label.
Yeah, so we've got those barrels filled. We've got some rye whiskey barrels filled with some
Maybe
with
shoot
barley
me
wine.
text when those are coming
Yeah.
out.
Maybe
So the
pull
barley
it
wine
out.
we're gonna drink. The barley wine we're gonna drink next actually was not.
Barley
For
wine,
quark.
obviously.
Barley wine.
Yeah.
So our barley wine
going by their
we named it
names.
quark. It's a subatomic particle.
I do
We
know it.
thought it was super cool to allude to the fact that this microscopic 4 to 7 micron sized yeast cell can create such a big
Big beer,
bolsterous
right.
beer. So when you're dealing with some foundations in the physics world, it kind of lent to those topics.
Because I know we're talking about
You like that?
I love the fun.
we're talking about
With an F.
a lot of science. Some of the new recipes, or not new, old favorites that we're revisiting that you've had a lot of input on, stuff like Grounded that's going to come out soon, stuff
Oh,
like
wow. You're
Persistent Illusion that's going to come out soon, things that you really ran point on that. You want to talk about those beers a little bit? Shout them out.
Yeah. So next, how far out are we from Grounded? We dry hopped it last week.
It's
Or
going
was
to
that
move
this
on
week?
Monday and be packed. Next, if you come into the tasting room a week from today,
It'll be
we'll
there.
have our new rye.
So it's a
pale ale.
rye pale ale. We switched it up a little. If you've ever had it before, we used the yeast.
Yeah, we did change the yeast.
Yeah, we used
We're
London
fermenting it
3,
with
yeah.
London 3, which is for a lot of our.
That much with it, but because I just
We haven't brewed that beer in a while. I'm Yes, but that's what's very cool about
Yeah,
this
no,
beer.
no, it just freezes up there.
Is it okay?
Yeah.
Of course, when I'm talking, like it freezes.
you
No,
messed
no,
it
no,
up.
it just
You
it
messed it up.
constantly does it, so don't worry about
Okay.
it.
Phew. It was just me. It's
I'm gonna get real
mostly mosaic, very mosaic.
That's my favorite hop. Mosaic.
That's my favorite
yeah.
one too.
Mosaic is a good
It's
So
a-
hop.
versatile.
It's a good hop. A little bit of Belma. But what's fun about that beer is how much it changes. So obviously when it's fresh, you're really getting a ton of that mosaic character. But we use a really amazing farmhouse yeast strain that also I have Sean to thank. We
Clean a non-Brett yeast strain, single strain from a brewery that we highly admire. And
It might be in Texas.
it may.
It might be
Just
just
in
outside
David
of
Jester
Austin.
case.
it might not be.
But it might not be also.
Yeah.
You know, you don't know.
I mean, yeah,
Well, I mean, we're talking about
free
Texas,
game. They
like,
send it out in their
yeah,
bottles.
And we
Break
It's
it
real
down.
big.
We're going down there. Hopefully, we just
Well, you mean to plan a trip?
We have a
And
contact down there.
Yeah.
Where are you guys going in Texas?
well, shout out to
Austin.
at Garnet Hart today while we were drinking at lunch.
Perfect.
But
Just
yeah,
want to comment on this beer.
It's
It's delicious.
Yeah.
Thank you.
And I'm not a barley wine drinker. I don't.
I never think that I am until I drink them. I'm always like, oh yeah, I don't love barley wines, and then I
Yeah,
drink them. I'm like,
this
oh,
one
wait,
has
no,
a
I do.
really
lot
almost
of people
like
don't remember
sweet
that they like
candy
barley wine.
flavor.
It's
Yeah.
got a good like dark dried fruit and then
Yeah.
like burnt sugar and like flavor kind of going that way. But it's
Is it like a little molasses?
really
maybe?
smooth and
Yeah,
beautiful.
yeah, it's good.
and
Yeah,
I
we
also
were
want to say real quick that talking about a lot about us and you guys. I think this beer really drinks nicely out of
the Fizzics.
Out of the Fizzics.
So why do you think that?
Making it a little creamier.
Okay.
I think it lends a little bit of roundness to me. I mean, you're talking about a 13% beer.
Yeah.
here. To me, it'll drink a little aggressive, a little warm. Do something like this. Foam it out a little bit. Put a nice creamy head on top of it.
Yeah.
slow mo right
And
here.
you take
Slow-mo.
No, not slow mo, but close up.
So I'm like,
Same
wow,
thing.
take
that's
if you knock and maybe I don't know if
Ready?
this is
Here.
what you guys are doing. Lose some of that acidity,
Right.
You gain a little bit more, or at least the perception
Nice shot.
of
There you go.
sweetness and
And
body.
it's and that's
which is what I
we're
I
not
appreciate
taking
of
the
it.
CO2 out of solution. So
You're
yeah,
just changing the perception
right.
of
You're kind of
it. Okay.
spot on there. Yeah.
Yeah.
And this
I don't
is,
want to speak out of line about your product, but I'm just saying.
Well, sir, you're
This is a
totally
nice-
wrong, and you need to leave.
But I'm going to, and you're going to deal with it.
About how you guys achieve that ABV, and I think it's worth being told because it takes a lot of effort and investment and energy over to
Yeah, so
get these flavors.
our system, we have a
Easier to
15-barrel system through and through. Our vessels, from 8 hot liquor tank to boil kettle to mash lauter ton. We can't quite fit that.
Do you double mash?
We don't double mash for this beer. This is single
So
mash.
you just do it all in the kettle.
Yeah. So basically, what we do, this beer was kind of maxing out our mash tun. We coaxed it into moving wort into the boil kettle, and it was almost an 8-hour boil. From a grain perspective, is almost stupidly simple. It's,
Right.
it's base malt, a little bit of caramel. Yep,
Or Maillard, yeah.
Yeah. So you're developing all your character, or a lot of your character, I should say, from the boil process. And you're going to caramelize sugars, you're going to evaporate a ton of non-sugar liquid, so you're going to concentrate your sugars, you're going to develop kind of a really high starting gravity that you can ferment with proper yeast into a palatable, non-fusel, non-hot alcohol.
hides that 13% very
and
well.
it's not like
I guess,
super
like
old
10.
at this point.
No,
But it
it's
doesn't even taste
yeah.
like alcohol burn at all.
But you do get like that melted sugar kind of.
yeah, and part of
Yeah.
that is the balance between the residual sugars that are left in there. So product or
Right.
lens to the final product we're looking for out of the barrel. It's also going to make something that drinks more balanced right now. Because if we had a super dried out, like let's say we did a 13% saison, that wouldn't be good.
No.
It might. I don't know. I've never
It
made
tastes
one.
like straight corn liquor, I feel like.
But yeah, I'd be interested to see what this one tastes like coming out of the barrels.
Yeah,
this
why don't you
this
shoot
could
us
actually
a text
benefit.
when you take it out of the
Yeah.
barrel.
Sometimes, although that's not normally an intention, but it's,
Yeah.
it can with a beer style like this, or like old ale, some of the other ones, like you can get some nice. It's not necessarily a bad thing.
Yeah, no, definitely. I agree
All right.
with you.
Well, I don't mean to rush
And
us
with the whiskey,
along,
and, yeah.
but what are we gonna do next?
Well, we have one last beer, and we're gonna
One
use
more,
the weight
right?
taps for that, and that's
That's
from a
The
bottle.
bottles, right?
Mm-hmm.
All right. Very good.
By the way, if anybody different style beer or anything like that. We all are home brewers first and foremost. We're hijacking their show, by the way. Just turn
our show now.
Turn the camera a little bit. No. Well, you were talking about
I'll just use the.
all the steps we went through for the barley wine. I think that's important. That there's a lot of stuff that isn't just recipe development.
Yeah.
It's process driven results. Like this beer, particularly, you talk about the extended temperatures capped at 65 degrees or something like that.
Yep.
So, if any of the people out there on the social medias have
social
questions,
medias.
yes, all of them.
On YouTube as
Yeah,
well.
If you're watching on YouTube, this was live. So give us some
if you're
credit.
if you're commenting on YouTube, nobody likes you. Yeah, if anybody has any questions about the beer that we're not answering right
Just
now,
call you personally.
well,
The Google.
if you
Next time you're Googling.
if you put us, you guys
Can
ready for
you
this
join
show?
us on every single Big Beer Friday, please?
Sure.
All right, very good.
Pretty good.
Where do you know
Every
record?
Big Beer Friday from here on out is.
So what
You guys
we-
can come to the office too. We're only
Yeah, what we've been
we're
doing,
short drive.
we were doing them from the office where we get we drive around, look for good beers. I go up to Vermont a lot, so I bring beers back there. We have
some
beer
trading with our brand
partners
ambassadors.
that they send us beer, I send them beer. But the last couple of weeks we've been doing them from breweries, which is a lot more fun.
Totally.
Because we get to meet the brewers and
They got one
people who
there.
Thank you,
are
sir.
making the beer we're drinking, and they can give us a lot more information. But I think next week, what are we doing? I'm not
the
sure.
date?
We're gonna do a yoga focused
Next-
one.
On the 14th, we got some awesome guys coming up to our office.
Right.
I wonder who
Do
that's
about
like.
it, or it's to be determined. We'll figure out what we want to do with that.
But yeah, we got
We can do
we
something
have
fun.
an Instagram fan who does yoga. She posts. So she's gonna come by and make me do yoga, and I am the least
Oh,
flexible
that's gonna be
person
good.
in the
I
world.
think you seem like
You
have
get
a
to do
hot
it
yoga
live too,
I
man.
do have
Lucky
a
you
hot yoga
to
bod,
learn live.
but I'm not flexible.
What about the pants? Do you have the pants? You need?
Yeah, I have the pants.
Leggings.
Okay, good.
Just
all right.
stretch the Lululemon, so you can see my butt.
Lululemon,
Well,
bro.
I mean, ask
Come
Amanda. I wear
on.
Lululemons to work every day.
Every day. We only wear elastic.
Let me tell you something. I
Yeah,
get
we're
made
a
fun
fully
of.
100% elastic waistband company here. We
That-
don't subscribe to belts.
Bet
I-
you
Lululemon makes
come on, man.
yeah, no, I'm serious.
What that is.
It's the most comfortable running gear you can buy, and I'm not getting paid to say that. It just
You
is.
might be.
check our affiliate link in the description.
Right.
Lululemon.
So, last beer.
Yeah.
Salud.
What are we smelling here, guys? I'm
Salud.
smelling a lot. I want to hear some other thoughts first.
This is
Do you
our
smell wake up juice?
I smell coffee.
I do. Big
I
time.
do.
nice.
Look at how
This is a
creamy
coffee
that looks
imperial
too.
stout.
That
This
is
is
beautiful.
amazing.
This
Yeah.
is.
Mhm.
I would
So
love
this
a
is
version of
our
this beer
New
on
Brighton
Nitro.
coffee
Yeah.
years.
Mm.
Our old location was next door to Harry and Bean's Coffee.
Oh.
Super
The best
awesome
coffee.
dude. One of the best roasters I've ever met. One of the best coffee in southern New Jersey, by far.
Here, let me tell you up there.
His coffee
I could use a little
lends
bit more if
perfectly
you're gonna do
to
it.
anything and everything you want to do. So we've gone through a few iterations. We kind of talked about this before the show. Actually, we've gone through a bunch of different methods for our coffee editions. We've done everything from cold
Having
brew
it, we've done it.
to
It started off in the boil.
yep, and that was a poor decision that we
Well, we learned
corrected.
that quickly. we just do grounds added to secondary.
And
We changed
Coarse
the coffee
ground,
too.
fine ground,
Coarse.
coarse,
Yep.
easier for
And we
the
Pretty,
changed
yeah,
the
pretty,
coffee.
pretty coarse.
settling.
I like just
Yeah.
cheering him on from the under the ladder.
Any extra ingredients
got this.
provides their own challenges, but it's for a good cause.
but
And
this is good.
I mean,
It doesn't taste very acidic.
I don't know what the ABV is, but this
No,
drinks
that's
like
part
it
of-
could easily be like 7-8%. Obviously, it's probably
Yeah, it's
probably a little,
9.5.
North of
yeah,
that,
9
yeah.
to 10. Yep.
but it's super smooth.
Whatever it
From
says
getting
on the
that.
bottle.
Yeah.
Yeah,
No,
yeah.
it is.
Within
We're
point
really
It
three.
is. Too acidic. That's one of my two gripes with coffee
Right.
beers are either A, they're super
Pepper?
acrid, or B, they smell like jalapenos.
Right.
So
right.
we work.
He's very sensitive.
Yeah, I'm very
The
sensitive to
coffee
That
coffee.
green pepper.
Yeah.
And the weird,
vegetal
I don't
thing.
drink coffee. I don't like coffee like at all. I don't really do
Weirdo.
caffeine.
Yeah, it's
It
odd.
sustains me.
But a
the only
caffeine
way that
or a
we're
coffee
functioning right
beer, love it. I would drink caffeine beer or a coffee beer.
So
The
get it
bean,
now,
the bean.
because when Trump builds his wall, we won't be able to make this beer anymore.
I don't think we can say that. I'm not sure.
We're live, so it's
It's
said.
too late. It's too late. It's a free country. Yeah, that's a free
I voted for
He sources stuff pretty direct. So he's actually, I haven't talked to him in a couple months actually now, but he's been in the process of looking at possibly getting like a pilot roaster so that he can bring in really unique beans and do small scale roasts.
For you
with-
guys.
Not
and
necessarily, but
But-
for him as well. He's
Yeah.
if we'll buy enough.
It's like a pilot
Yeah.
system for him.
right. He's just as into
But
coffee
you
as
would-
we are. Were amazing, and some more obscurely sourced beans that have just a
Yeah.
really complex, unique character. That if you're going to do 50, 100, 200 pounds of roasted beans, it might not move as quickly because they're really expensive.
Right.
But the people that understand and appreciate that will jump all over it.
Yeah.
So it's been kind of fun to work through some of his different roasts, some of his different origin beans, and at least for the coffee style, we've settled on his Mexican Chiapas because it has this really like dense, deep to chocolate.
Right.
It's
Great
sitting in that
imperial.
yeah,
Yeah.
it's sitting in that just rich, dense mocha world that blends really well with the base stout.
And for those watching who might want to get some of these beans, what city is he in, and what are some areas that you could easily stop in and grab some? He's in-
His roastery is actually right in Ocean View, right outside of Seattle City.
Nice.
Check him
Stony
out.
9
That's
Stony Court,
Long
probably
Beach
10.
Island, right?
No, south of here.
Okay, yeah.
Yeah, but he distributes pretty
And
widely.
he has
Good.
the truck in the
Yeah,
summer.
he's got a-
He does farmers markets in Brigantine and
Oh yeah, Brigantine.
That's probably-
Stone Harbor.
Yeah. One thing you miss from the old location is probably small.
There'd be a cup of coffee. I'm like, how did you know?
I went to
that's a
Ludlow
perk.
last weekend, and
How
I
was
went.
it?
I
Kudos.
miss Harry terribly.
All right, guys. Well, I don't want to cut us short, but we are about out of time. Thank you very, very much for having us.
Thanks for taking us through these beers.
Yeah,
for letting
the
us shoot
beers
in
were
there
delicious.
Right in your cellar, and
And I look forward to drinking more this evening at Atlantic City.
AC Beer Fest.
Don't overdo it.
Tuckahoe will be
Oh
there.
no, I'm going to overdo
No,
it.
you're
That
Beer festival in the country.
Yep.
Yeah.
yeah,
Or
get
just
tickets.
come on down. Try to
Scalp them.
scalp them at the door tomorrow.
Scalp 'em.
There's two
No,
sessions
no,
on
don't
Saturday.
scalp. We're not scalping tickets. We're not doing that.
I'll scalp you a ticket.
Okay?
Somewhere between 80
98.
and
There's
90.
the,
Very
there's the
good.
New
Tuckahoe
Jersey
Brewing
beer.
between 80 and 90.
There's a New Jersey
So, yeah,
beer.
we're on your index.
We're in the
rectangle.
convention center.
Yeah. There's one huge rectangle of tables set up that is all New Jersey
All
brews,
New Jersey
so you guys will
brews.
be there.
That's us.
Yeah.
So thank you guys. We really,
you.
really appreciate it. I'll shake your hand,
Nice
but
to
then we'll
meet you.
toast as
Cheers
well.
to
Yeah,
the
oh, cheers.
audience.
We do a toast.
Yeah,
Thanks
yeah.
everybody for tuning
Not a
in,
handshake?
and we'll see you next Friday.
And yeah.
Cheers.
No, it definitely is.
Say something weird.
You want to
Still-
just leave
still
that
it
here
is.
tonight?
No, don't do that. Don't do that.
Because it is.
Don't do that. Don't. Whatever you do, don't.